When it comes down to cryptocurrency, the granddaddy of them all has to be good old Bitcoin right here. Everybody knows about Bitcoin, whether it's because of good things or bad things. But when you always first get into crypto, you always hear about the urban legends of people taking their crypto, putting it onto their wallet, whether it's a hard drive or whatever, to take it offline. And you always hear that one story about a man who put a lot of Bitcoin years and years and years ago on a hard drive, throws it away, and it's now worth almost $1 billion. Well, come find out that urban legend is true. And we're going to talk about it. So let's go. Mind you, this is an article from whatchamacallit, PC Gamer, but man who chucked $750 million of Bitcoin into a dump now wants to buy the whole dump. I mean, I don't really blame him because that's a lot of a cheddar, baby. Anyways, let's get into it. Let me shrink my big head down a little bit. In 2013, a British IT specialist, James Howells, somehow conspired to throw a hard drive containing 7,500 Bitcoin into a municipal dump. Back then, it was worth less than $1 million. Now, the same Bitcoin stash is worth over about 750 million, and Howell wants to buy the entire landfill site. So, real quick, before we get any further into this, I pulled up Bitcoin values over here on Google. 7,500 Bitcoin as of right now, as of today, because the price, mind you, it is February 12th at about 10:45 a.m. The price of a one Bitcoin is about $9,716. The furthest back this goes is May 6, 2016, so roughly 3 years after the event that happened in this article. And as of May 6, 2016, Bitcoin was only at $453.99. So let's keep going. Obviously, the idea is to recover the drive. Perhaps equally obviously, Hal himself doesn't have the resources to buy the landfill site from the local government council in Newport, Wales, who currently owns it. Hal says he would potentially be interested in purchasing the landfill site as it is and have to discuss this option with the investment partners, and is something that is very much on the table. The thing is, man, you threw away the drive 12 years ago. The question is that drive still in the landfill? I highly doubt it. I highly doubt that drive is still in the landfill. 12 years later, I mean, I'm not sure exactly how this landfill in Wales does everything, but most landfills, they turn everything up, they ship some of it out. You never know. That hard drive could be in Abu Dhabi for all we know. So buying the landfill that you think $750 million is in is highly unlikely. It's a pipe dream that's still there. It was in November of 2013 that Hal realized his mistake made earlier that summer. Ever since then, he's been battling to be given access to the landfill site to search for the drive. I mean, I don't blame the landfill site for not allowing this man to go and scour the entirety of the landfill because it could be potentially not safe to search for said drive. On top of that, what kind of drive is it? Is it a thumb drive? Is it like an actual hard drive? What is it? Anyways, Howell escalated his efforts to receive the drive in 2023, threatening to sue the council for $500 million in damages, which I don't foresee that standing up in court. I'm not European, but I'm just saying common sense will prevail in this. It's been 12 years, homie. It's probably not there. That was followed by last year by an attempt to force a judicial review of the council's decision to deny access to the site. Okay. Late last year, at a preliminary court hearing, Howell's lawyer argued that the location of the drive has been narrowed down so small of a section of the site, and recovering it would not require a widespread excavation. But how? How did you narrow the site? How did he narrow it down? That is what I kind of want to know, is how did he go, yeah. Anyways, it's just mind-boggling to think that he had the time to try to narrow it down. And he's like, it's in this grid right here on this site. Anyways, however, Newport Council lawyers said that Howell has no legal claim and that anything that goes into the landfill goes into the council's ownership. Moreover, the council claims that excavation is not possible under our environmental permit, and that work of that nature would have a huge negative environmental impact on the surrounding area. Like I said, it just, to me, it's not something that is completely feasible at all. And on top of that, it could be extremely dangerous. Let's go full screen. That does bring up some questions to me. That being, I know when I lived in California, as soon as the trash hit the street, it was public access. And then when it hits the trash truck, I don't know who owns it then. Like, I don't even know why anybody would want to own whatever trash it is. I mean, if damn thing's worth $750,000, I don't blame them for wanting to own it. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button, subscribe. Every little bit helps out the channel immensely. Like I said, I thought this was an urban legend. Come find out it's an urban legend that's real. Y'all take it easy. Have a great, wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.